Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Dude! Fuck! I almost shot you guys. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing here in full kit and gear and a gas mask, right? Why the hell is AirsoftAL in a goddamn liberal zone? Well, to make things simple, apparently Apex sent me a gun and accidentally sent it here to the liberal zone instead of my house. So that was the problem. Damn spring came undone. There we go. Ooh, that's better. Man, this is going to be a great review when we actually do it. Let's see. Oh, God damn it, Apex, what do you want now? Go ahead. You sent the gun. To the liberal zone. And you want... you know what? No problem. No problem. I can handle this. I can totally handle this, Apex, okay? I can go to the liberal zone, get the AK from the liberals, and get it done, alright? Alright, alright. See you then. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, kind of what happened. So, I got my gun, I got my pistol, got my gear, snuck in here to smuggle the gun out, which I got in the bag, of course. And now I have to deal with these fucking liberals coming after me. What was that? Oh shit, I see one of them now. That's right, hold still, you son of a bitch. Shit. Well, there went all my ammo. Can't stay too long to do a fight. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys back at the studio. So you're probably wondering why I went into a liberal zone to risk my life to get a package that Tony aka Apex, accidentally sent to the liberal zone. Well, it's this. The AKS74U S74U, God knows how many designations this gun has, JG Electronic Blowback AEG. And you know what? I think it was well worth the risk. I think it was well worth being chased halfway across the damn zone by fucking liberals. I think it was well worth the risk of being shot at and having to jump over barbed wire and having to cross God knows how many rivers and landmines to basically bring us back stateside, to basically bring this back to friendlier lines, to review it and keep it in my collection. Apex, we're going to have a talk after this video is over. I can assure you, we're going to have a talk. Anyway, what is the JG AK74SU? We're just going to call it the AK74. Okay, we'll just call it the AK74U. Alright? Easier on me, easier on you. Bada bing, bada boom. Muzzle tough. This is a very hefty piece of equipment, gun, what have you. And it's actually made of metal. This is metal, this is metal, this is metal. This is not metal, this is polymer. Metal, 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 real wood, metal, metal, metal. And yeah, the majority of it's metal and wood. Maybe little bits of polymer here and there. But you're probably already saying in the comments section, wait a minute, that's not the flash hider that comes with the AK-74, the AKJG EBB. Basically, this AK platform. Well, that's because this is a pre-owned gun. So, while yes, the entire thing isn't completely stock, that doesn't mean that it isn't bad per se. It's actually still really good, and I actually took it out to the field, and it's really good. But the price tag on it of almost being at damn near $200, yeah, no, this is not the common man's gun. But I will admit that it does come with some neat features that I'm very happy with. But before we can even get into those things, as well as the gun itself, I have to talk about the actual history of the gun. The gun itself was a requirement by the Soviet Union at the time for a new submachine gun. They kind of phased out the SMGs and were like, you know what? Don't need it. We don't need it. And then they found out, yeah, we need them. We need them. So they kind of said, you know what? We like the AK platform. We want to fire the full-size 7.62x39. Get it the way it is. And what's actually kind of cool about it is that while, yes, you have this, the precision sights are designated for 400 to 500 yards. Very optimistic, methinks, because the fact that the barrel length is about here, and this is mostly just the compensator to boot, which was, I think, somewhat rifled. The short-ass barrel here at 400 to 500 yards, pretty optimistic to say the least. But, Soviets, what can you say? Outside of that, of course, that's about it. This was meant to be an SMG, and you know what? It's more than just an SMG. That and my favorite memories of this gun has to be from Bad Company 2. That's where I got my love for this gun. That's why I fucking ruled with this gun, because Jesus Christ, anyone who's ever played Bad Company 2's multiplayer and you got wrecked by one of these things, sound off in the comments section. Or if you've wrecked people with the AK-74, also sound off in the comments section, because Jesus Christ, this is just a fun gun. However, unlike the actual stock gun you get, mine did not come with the Bakelite magazine or the more cone-shaped flash hider. Instead came with the standard AK-74M flash hider and the magazine that you would get with the AK-74M. Now do not worry, I am going to completely redo this gun to be a much more iconic AK, to say the least. Now the gun itself is actually somewhat hefty and is actually somewhat very heavy. The buttstock, while yes being solid metal, the button itself is more hard to press than anything I've ever pressed in my life. And believe me, I've pressed a lot of buttons. That has got to be the toughest damn son of a bitch I've ever pressed in my goddamn life. Now, the magazine you do get is, of course, a 600 round high cap. Now, granted, again, this is a pre-owned gun. This is still 600 round high cap, but not the Bakelite magazine. You do get a 600 round high cap. And, of course, the biggest thing that a lot of people will get from this has to be the EBB. Now, you can't use a lot of standard lipos. This is basically just a stick battery only AK. And, yeah, that's how it is. But before we can even get into that, I have to talk about the threading. Because the threading you do get with this is 14mm negative threading. But for the big suppressor that you want to put on this thing to basically replicate that beautiful, beautiful gun from Black Ops 2, or not Black Ops 2, my bad, Bad Company 2, you're going to need either a 14mm adapter to where it will accept that, or you're going to have to get a specialized suppressor, which is 14mm threading. Now, the thing about this is, it's an AK through and through. This thing is rough, rugged, tough, otherwise. Now on the left side, you do get the optical rail mount, which knowing you guys, you are going to put an optical rail on here. Me, I'm either going to get an optical rail for just the beautiful red dot, or I'm probably just going to keep it barren and actually just keep it that beautiful classic AK look. Now for the stick battery, installing it, you're going to have to pop open the dust cover here, which reveals the small Tamiya connector and the fuse. But what's cool about it is it actually shows you the electronic blowback mechanism and how it works. It works because of this bar right here that actually connects to this, more or less. And the way it works is that this right here, this block, actually connects to it and pulls all the way back. But what's really cool about the block is that it does show when the spring is not fully decompressed. No joke, the EBB actually works the way it's supposed to. It works in a way that is actually really nice. It doesn't lock open, however, to basically say, oh yeah, no, you're out of ammo, dumbass, you need to reload. No, it shows that your spring is not fully decompressed. Now you're going to have to finagle the wires up to be able to keep them from being pinched. Now, you can do what I love to do, of course, and basically reload in here and do that. That way when you do this, sad to say the battery is somewhat dying, but you know what? Still good. No, it's not. But yeah, that's the only real reason you want the EBB, is for this. And if you actually look at it very closely, there is a small bit of recoil into it. The best way I can describe it, it's like a 22. That's the best way to describe the recoil, and it's just like a 22. There's like, it's not there, but you can physically feel it, and it's just so much fun. Now, the way to actually get to your hop-up is you pull back and you have your standard slide hop-up with any AK. Now, fair warning, of course, the hop-up, this will actually smack into the hop-up sometimes and actually completely throw off your hop and your zero. But you can disengage the electronic blowback by simply unscrewing it right here. By simply unscrewing these and completely disengaging the hop-up. Simple as that. Now, let's go ahead, take this outside, and actually see how it does range-wise. While I'm getting set up for that range test, I'm going to show you the groupings of this thing, because believe me, even though it's pre-owned, it's still fun as hell to do. Let's get going. Alright, so I've got the... I don't know what's going on exactly, and I'm just going to go ahead and point this out that yes, this is a pre-owned, so this is not going to happen to you. But whenever I pop it on semi-automatic with a loaded magazine, it just does not want to work for me for some reason. It wants to lock up. So I might have to actually open up the gun and see what's going on with the connections or if it's locking up anymore. But it could be just something small. Might need to replace the motor. I don't know. Either way, though, I've got it on fully automatic to try and do semi-automatic. Let's see what the FPS is. All right. 293. 184. 187. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's try that again. God damn it. There it goes, okay. 574 feet per second. Okay, yeah, no, there is something going on, guys, but yeah. But the earlier chronographs I was getting, earlier before this thing started locking up on me, or started messing up on me, was I was actually getting a little bit more under 300 FPS. This was more or less CQB friendly, CQB friendly FPS. This is definitely, and from the guy I got the gun from, was CQB friendly, of course. This isn't a 100% stock gun. I think what he did was just mostly change out the spring, but then again, it might be the stock spring and you might be getting 300 FPS. Now, from what I've read and from what I've talked to of other people who actually own this gun beforehand, or at least own a JG AK74 EBB, they said they were getting around 380, 370. Above and below, above CQB friendly FPS. So it could be whatever. But granted, I did take this out to Woodlands and I was getting some nice distance with it. Granted, you could see that gameplay. I probably snipped it in there. I don't know. Either way. So yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, the camera's shaking a bit from the wind. So let's go ahead and actually turn you guys around and see what distance we actually get out of this. Okay? Okay. So here we are about 80 feet back. Let me go ahead and adjust you guys down just a little bit so you can see me. Here we are about 80 feet back. Yes, I know my donkey and my horse are there. Don't worry, they're not going to get hit. And the way I'm shooting, there's no way in hell they're going to get hit because of the crosswind basically causing the babies to go my left, basically your right, so they won't get hit. Alright, so go ahead and see if it'll hit at 80 feet, shall we? And yes, it's on full auto because honestly, that's the only function, that's the only mode apparently it wants to work with me with. So, let's see if it'll reach. It's reaching. It's reaching. Let me adjust the hop up just a little bit. I have to get a new hop in this thing. But yeah, let me just go ahead and just allow you guys to see this bad boy in slow motion, alright? Alright, here we go. This is just a weird day. It really is. So let's actually bring this gun back a little bit further and see what we can get with it. Because depending on it, we might be able to hit further than 100 foot. Which, speaking of which, we are beyond 80 feet now. And let's see if we can actually hit the barn still. Beyond 80 feet, yeah, it's hitting the barn. So apparently full auto, it's how it is. Huh. It's hitting the barn, so I don't get it. I really don't. I guess the gun's fickle on full auto? I don't know. I got no idea. Legit, I got no idea. I will admit though, that full auto action, it's just too fun. It really is. Now the semi-automatic wants to work. What the hell? Okay. That's just weird. And legitimately, it's just weird. Anyway. Let's go ahead, get back inside, give a final verdict on this, and get my final thoughts on it. Like, yeah, okay. It's just weird. For $155, yeah, I can see it being worth that. And believe me when I say that, when I said that this would be around $200, what I mean by that is you're gonna need a good stick LiPo. You're gonna want a LiPo charger. Not only that, but extra magazines, BBs, it's gonna add up to around $200. And the JG AKS74U EBB, do I have my grievances with it? One or two, yes, but granted, this is a pre-owned, not a fully stock gun. But it still gives me the ability to basically see what it's like. And, to be fair, I do see some things I'm going to have to do to it in order to actually improve upon it and kind of help out with certain elements of it. Now, do I believe this is worth the money? To a degree, yes. Do I believe it's a perfect gun? No, not really. Once again, pre-owned, but even then stock, a lot of people say that there are some grievances with it. So, at the end of the day, what does this get? It doesn't get my highest score. I'll tell you that right now. But what it does get is a solid, well-deserved it's a must-own. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very happy this is in my collection. And I'm definitely going to be doing things to this bad boy to make it just that much more just... oh. I'm going to have this just built up to be that beautiful AK that we all know and love from Bad Company 2. And whenever I hold this, and I just smell that real wood right there and just feel the weight of it and just, oh, love it the way it is. I can't help but think Bad Company 2. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and next time in AirsoftAL Reviews, we go to California. What the fuck is what would you do in California? Okay, what the hell? And before you don't, and for the lot of you who don't know, I'm actually reading off the teleprompter. They're telling me that we're going to California. What the actual hell? I was in the liberal zone, all right? I had to dodge fucking bullets in the liberal zone. What the actual fuck am I? Look at my hand. What do you mean? Look at my right hand. What do you mean?
What? What the fuck?
Folks, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This? Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, next time in AirsoftAL Reviews, we take a look at a knockoff KWC 1911 that is California legal. And oh, baby, we are going to be doing all the jokes. We're going to be ripping on all the liberal laws. We're going to have fun, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to join the fun, sound up in the comment section below how idiotic and stupid this is, and how fucking idiotic the liberals are for even thinking this would help. You know what? I'm gonna break out the cake. I'm gonna get in the chocolate cake, because this deserves the celebration cake. Woo!